Okay, I have managed to buy a mixer, so I have made my lentil patties, which I was trying to make or desperate to make. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos on vegan food, low cholesterol food, etc. I'm still not going to be a vegan, but less meat's good for all of us. So, yeah, here's my vaguely successful, not as successful as it could have been, certainly not as successful as the video I got it from, which was from We Cook Vegan. My attempt at lentil patties, they were very nice, and I just feel like they needed something, maybe tomato salsa, something like that, just to perk them up a bit, but definitely use the rest of the mixture and make them again. Very good. I've got a new toy. I've got a blender. It's awesome. So it's got this bit, and then it's also got, wait, forgot to bring them with me. It's got the hand blendery bit. It's got a whiskey bit, and it's got a little cup bit. So I have got my eye on lentil patties. So 200 grams of lentils. I soaked those before I went out. And then on my colourful tray, I have got half a chilli. That wasn't in the recipe, but whatever. Some cloves of garlic, red onion, a carrot grated, and some parsley. Now, in theory, oh, and my magic stuff, because it wanted a spoonful of tomato puree. I didn't have any, and I thought this would do. So in theory, this should be amazing. I have never used one like this before, so we'll see. Bloody lentils are messy, aren't they? I've had to pick them out of the mechanism. So I'm not sure if this is even all going to fit in, but we're going to give it a go and try not to get vegetables in the mechanism. I might regret this deeply and want to do it in two batches. Let's see. Depends how. Yeah, I think. You see, it's not a lot of food, but it's only a small space, isn't it? Maybe I'll just squidge that in and then add the rest when it's gone down a bit. Let's see what happens now. Right, still got my parsley to go in. I'm not very good at this, am I? I'm never going to make a cookery show. Right, let's see. She tested it in the shop, it did work. Right, let's see if I can get the lid on for a start. There we go. It looks like it is pulsing the lentils and nothing else. So we think we're going to need to stir that up. It's the problem when you've only got tiny little mechanisms, isn't it? Right, teaspoon. Let's see if we can mix this round a bit. See if we can get the rest of it a bit closer to the blade. Maybe I should have put it in a bowl and used the other blender. Let's see if that does. So the lentils have mushed up nicely. It's just the rest of it that's going nowhere. Let's see if that helps it at all. You would think I'd never cooked until this week, the way this is going. Right, let's see. Come on, back on you go. There we go. No, it definitely needs more of a mix. Right, it's going to have to come out and go in the jar. I'll be back in a minute. Right, the good news is mixing it up actually looks all right. So I'm going to do it half and half. I also put some of that magic chili and garlic stuff in and some pepper. totally overshot it. So there's about twice as much chili and garlic as there should be in it. But hey, what the heck. So I'm going to do this half at a time. It's only going to take a few seconds to pulse, I think. I just need to make sure it all gets mushed up a bit, not just some of it. So that's half of it in. So I'll give that a quick mush. And then I'll put that half back in the pot and do the other half. Let's see how that works out. I like this new machine. This is... Yeah, you see, that's what was missing before. You know that moment where it kind of folds in on itself and you know that it's getting suckered down into the blades. That was what we needed. So if I take this half out, yeah, that's more of a paste, and put the second half in and do the same, we should be well on our way. Because it said in the recipe, it was We Cook Vegan on YouTube, and it did look really good. But it said you don't want it too mushy. You want it quite solid. I think I may have gone a few seconds too far on this. But let's just put this in. I'll just give this a few seconds and then this might be a bit rougher. And I can blitz it all up together. So this shouldn't take long now. This is great. I love this. I actually bought it specifically to make this recipe. Right, you've fastened. Yeah. There. And then the only thing I have to do after that is, hey, look at that. That comes off for easy washing as well. Fantastic. There we go. I was about to say, I need to work out how to get the blade out to wash it, but that was nice and easy too. So if I just fold that into there. Oh, this is exciting. You know, it's Saturday and I've been for a 4.5 mile walk very slowly because, you know, my heart is still recovering from having all that blue dye pumped into it on Thursday. But I keep thinking, oh God, I want a takeaway and a bottle of wine. And then I think, do I? Would my stomach even be able to cope with that now after a few weeks of healthy living? Who knows? Right. So it does smell. It smells good. I always say that. It smells good. Right. So this is what I'm left with. A kind of paste. I'm going to stick that in the fridge for 20 minutes while I clean up my mess and give it a chance to get a bit firmer. Then I'm going to put it on the pot. And because I've got like 10 billion calories left, because I've not eaten anything today except a yogurt and an orange, I'm going to use some fat. Cholesterol-free fat, but I'm going to use it. I'll be back in half an hour. Right. The good people at We Cook Vegan did not say that it would come out so bloppy and sloppy, unless, of course, I have overdone it. But I'm just going to show you what it's doing right now. So I've got it in the pan. I've got it in its 1 tablespoon of oil. Hurrah! It's Saturday. Let me celebrate by using oil. I've got 2 in there. This one, I put a little tiny bit of flour in it to try and firm it up. Didn't work. And this one, I didn't. I thought I'd see what happened. Now, I'm pretty sure that despite me going like this and keeping the oil moving, and I'm going to turn them over in a minute, pretty sure when I turn it over, we know exactly what's going to happen, don't we? It's going to fall to pieces. This is not a solid patty at all. Yes, that's already stuck to the bottom of the pan. I'm going to put you down because I need both my hands to do this. Okay, this is rapidly becoming quite a fattening meal. I've turned them over twice. You can see they are cooking on top, but they're completely raw in the middle, so they've got a long way to go yet. I've had to put another spoonful of oil in. You know, on the video that I was watching, they literally brushed the pan with a tiny bit of olive oil. I've got 2 tablespoons in here now, and it's still sticking to the bottom, and this is a good pan. this is a good pan. So yeah, I think they're going to be a while before they become these delicious, better than meat, as they plug themselves, these delicious burgers. Or maybe they're just better at cooking vegan than I am, because I ain't got a clue what I'm doing. But this feels fatty, and it makes me uncomfortable. I'm only going to eat one of them, but even so, probably this one that's further away from the fat. But I have to keep going like this just to stop it sticking so badly. I don't know what to do with the rest of the mixture. I don't know, maybe I could stir some oats into it, thicken it up a bit that way. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. I'll put some oats in it, and then hopefully by, it'll thicken up a bit and be a bit less gloppy. Maybe it's my fault, maybe I overmixed it. Right, they are looking better now. So I've just flipped them again. Sorry, I can't film flipping them because I need both my hands. But this one, the one that is going to be my dinner, flipped really easily and didn't get stuck to the bottom of the pan. This one broke a little bit, but they are crispy now. So I think if I just give them a couple more minutes, hopefully they will be a tasty burger. And I've got this ready, some goat's cheese and some red onion to go on my bun. And that's some chicken on another bun, because I've, like I say, got about 60 billion calories left today. Even with this, I've still only eaten 600 calories today, although I reckon I can add another 100 in olive oil alone. Hey. Of course, I put it in the burger bun and then closed it before I remembered to show you. But there it is. It's looking all right, actually. I'm going to enjoy that. So there's its lid on. And then this one is still frizzling away in there because it's not quite done. But it will be, and then I will eat it. I think this is one, if it tastes good, to try again another time, but mess with the mixture a bit more.